Ron Johnson. I'm a senior music studies student at UMass Lowell. Been doing music for most of my life, probably since I was 8 years old. And I love it, yeah. I chose to teach music because I love giving others the opportunity to have the same musical opportunities that I had growing up. I want all my students, and not even just my students, I want everyone to have a certain musical literacy and appreciation for music. And I really, really want that to happen, so that's one of the reasons why I'm teaching. I play the guitar and clarinet, but if you want to take a look at me playing guitar, here's a quick clip. My goals for my students this year are, I would love to have everyone in class to really appreciate music, to understand different cultures of music, different styles of music that they normally wouldn't listen to on their own. One thing that's great about music classes is that you're exposed to all these different kinds of music that you really can love, and that I love too, that you really normally wouldn't hear. It's not played on the radios, you won't hear it online very often unless you really dig. It's just a great experience. I have a lot of hobbies. It's music's first and foremost, but I love snowboarding. I snowboard pretty frequently. I also wakeboard, which is like snowboarding behind a boat, which is a lot of fun. I love science TV shows. I love watching the Discovery Channel. One thing I really love to do is play video games. Video games is one of my favorite pastimes. I love anything by Nintendo. Love Mario Kart. Also, I've been playing a lot of fantasy games. Shadow of the Colossus just got reissued. That's a great game. And besides that, it's music, and then I love movies. Movies are great. Yeah. My favorite music, that's a tough question. Being a music student, I love all kinds of music, but I would say that my favorites are, I love rock and roll, I love classic rock, I love Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, and I also love harder rock and 80s metal, like Twisted Sister, Van Halen. It's a lot of fun playing guitar, but I also love jazz. Jazz is one of the things I've been studying for the longest time. I love hearing how these musicians can weave these great lines in between these complex chords. It's just really fun and really interesting. I've been really into this guitar player named Chet Atkins lately. He's a country guitar player, but he rides this line between country, rock, blues, and jazz. And it's very interesting.
I'm Michael Powderly. I'm a senior in music education at UMass Lowell, and my primary instrument, because I'm a music major, is the alto saxophone, which is here. And actually, there's a clip right now of me playing some saxophone. I chose to teach music because I'm passionate about music, and I've always had a passion for music, and I want to help other people find a connection to music in their lives and how they can incorporate it in their own way to enjoy it and appreciate what it is in their life. My goals for the students this year are to find ways that you can incorporate music into your life, which is why I started to teach in the first place. Just finding what music you like, whether it's music that you would normally listen to and why you like that music, or if it's music that maybe you don't normally listen to that we learn about in class, and you'll discover that you like it. I just want to see how diverse you can get your own music taste to be. I would say that my hobbies include photography, just outdoors, views, hiking, you know, the normal stuff. And of course music above all else, movies. I like artistic things, enjoying the beauty and things in life. My favorite music would probably have to be soul or funk. Artists like Marvin Gaye or Tower of Power, which are kind of not so well known, but they have a lot of rhythmic vitality, which is just kind of like really interesting to me. I like to groove and move to a song. So I like bands and styles of music that really have that in them.
Hi, Miss Crawford's 5th grade class. I'm Miss Herdrick. I'm looking forward to working with you this semester. We worked a little bit last semester and that was great. I look forward to getting to know you better and to doing some great activities with you and sharing my passion and love of music with all of you. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a music education student, as you know. I am a flutist. I also play the little flute. I also play a really big flute called the bass flute as well. So along with being a musician, I also like to do a lot of other activities that I'm sure I have commonalities with you. One is playing with my dogs. I love my dogs, Norman and Gigi, and Ariel. I also love sports. I used to play softball. I don't play softball anymore. I still watch baseball. And I watch hockey. Along with music, I also like to do the visual arts. I draw, I paint, I do some sculpture. Here's just a few things that I've drawn over the years. I also like to play video games. I've liked Halo over the years, Tomb Raider, Nintendo, ice hockey, Wii archery, and music's a big part of video games too. I love all sorts of music. I love jazz, I love classical, I love pop, I love fusion, contemporary, pretty much anything. I love to improvise, I love to compose, which I hope to bring improvisation, compositional activities to the classroom with you. I know you're working on improvisation on the 12-bar blues at the moment, and that's great, and we can keep working on that. I also hope to bring the connection between music and your lives and other activities such as math and science and literature and reading into the classroom, and just really share the love of music with all of you. It really affects you through your entire life, and you will find music anywhere, whether it's walking down the street listening to your iPod or the radio or the TV or at a sports event such as baseball, whether you go to a concert in the city or sing in a community choir or have a party, maybe your school graduation. I hope that we can share our musical experience with each other and share them between Miss Crawford, myself, Mr. Johnson, and Mr. Powderly. I look forward to exploring how music fits into all of our lives, and I think it'll be a great semester. Thank you.